So Elon just offered to buy OpenAI for $97.4 billion. We'll go through everything you need to know, from who Elon is investing with, what Sam Altman responded, and the non-profit and profit arm of OpenAI and what that is all about. So let's get into it. The first thing that happened was that Elon offered to buy the non-profit arm of OpenAI. And if you don't know, there's a profit arm and a non-profit arm, and that's really one of the biggest issues that Elon has with OpenAI in general. You can see here that the backers includes heavyweights like Valar Equity Partners, Hollywood mogul Ari Emanuel, and Palantir co-founder Joe Lonsdale venture firm 8VC. Probably slaughtered some of those names. And if you don't know, obviously, OpenAI has a lot of investments going on right now, from Stargate, which was their $500 billion investment, with big players like SoftBank from Japan that is heavily investing into them. And yeah, everyone is trying to get OpenAI on board. Now, what Elon said and what happened was that Sam Altman said, "No, thank you, but we will buy Twitter for $9.74 billion if you want." So that's obviously a little bit of a sly from Sam here. Elon bought Twitter for $40 billion, and $9.7 billion is quite a lowball offer back to Elon. The one thing that you have to note here is that they have been valued at $1.4 billion, and seeing that Elon is lowballing them with an offer that is so low, so say here. So we have a video of Sam actually saying this to a reporter. "I'll happily buy Twitter from him." So let's take a look at this right now.
The company is not for sale, neither is the mission. We're happy to buy Twitter if you let's talk about that.
Sam,
We're happy to buy Twitter.
Yeah? Sam, how can we trust your models are safe? Not much talk about safety here at the summit. How can you reassure people your models are safe?
Model safety track record. I mean, I think you have to look at what we've done. This summit obviously is not as focused on safety. The previous ones have been, but it's an integral part of everything we do at the work.
We call you as Cam.
And do you think
Altman? Did you see it?
He calls a lot of people a lot of names. I mean, this is not a serious person.
Can you afford your own company now, though? It does raise that question. Can you afford to buy OpenAI off the non-profit now?
The board will decide what to do there. Like the nonprofit will continue as a very, very strong thing. The mission is really important, and we're just, we're totally focused on making sure we preserve that.
And how worried are you about China?
What are we worried about China? We'd like to work with China. I think.
Do you think your government would let you do that?
Do I know that for sure? No. Should we try as hard as we can? Absolutely, yes. I mean, I think that's really important.
And is that important for safety and for trust?
How much is OpenAI? What?
Yeah. If it's not $100 billion, how much is it?
It's not for sale.
What do you think about the critics of Mr. Musk? He said that OpenAI is not open.
I mean, I think OpenAI has done the most to push the benefits of AI into the world of anyone. We have open sourced a lot of things. I think we should probably open source somewhat more.
So there we have it. He said we'll happily buy Twitter if he wants to do that, where Elon is definitely not going to do that. There's also him talking about China, and China has actually been quite a lot in the news recently when it comes to this OpenAI and AI negotiations. This also happened. We don't have any links on this, but Apple was in talks with China and Alibaba to integrate Apple with Alibaba. Very interesting play from Apple there as well. Now, what happened after Sam said, yeah, we're not gonna do that, and I'll buy Twitter if you want? He said, "Scam Altman." 33 million views here on X, and from the Congress hearing that was a little bit back. Take a look.
Okay. You make a lot of money, do you?
No.
Hey, by the way, if you like this video, click on subscribe. Also, check out the full video over on our podcast channel. You can find that in the link in the description. Now, let's get back to it.
You make a lot of money, do you?
No. I'm paid enough for health insurance. I have no equity in OpenAI.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. You need a lawyer.
I need a what?
You need a lawyer or an agent.
I'm doing this because I love it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thanks, Senator Kemp.
So obviously, Musk was co-founded OpenAI with Sam Altman in 2015 as a non-profit, but left the company before it took off. So he founded the competing AI startup xAI. And this feud has been going on for quite a long time now, Elon versus Sam. Elon being a little bit slighted now because of this profit non-profit struggle, where Sam basically, and what it means for all of us, is that non-profit helps the humanity while profit helps the investors. So that's obviously not really a great thing. I don't really like what is happening here in general. Is it going to make AI safer as well? We're going to dive a little bit more into that. But this one I really liked here. And he's talking a little bit about this Elon feud.
Sam, of course, the headlines right now, Elon Musk making a bid for OpenAI. Your response, you're turning him down for $97 billion.
I mean, look, OpenAI is not for sale. The OpenAI mission is not for sale. Elon tries all sorts of things for a long time. This is this week's episode.
You take it seriously at all? What do you think he's trying to drive at with this?
I think he's probably just trying to slow us down. He obviously is a competitor. He's working hard and he's raised a lot of money for xAI, and they're trying to compete with us from a technological perspective, from getting the product into the market. And I wish he would just compete by building a better product, but I think there's been a lot of tactics, many lawsuits, all sorts of other crazy stuff. Now this, and we'll try to just put our head down and keep working.
Does it make it more difficult to move from that non-profit model to that for-profit model for OpenAI?
We're not moving to a for-profit model. We're not sure we're going to do it all, but no matter what, the nonprofit will continue to be extremely important. It will drive the mission. It will continue to exist. The board is looking at lots of options about how to best structure for this next phase, but the nonprofit is not changing into anything or going anywhere.
Okay.
So there you have it. The nonprofit is not going anywhere. It's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen continuing with this. Obviously, it feels a little bit like, hey, something big happened and then there is really nothing resolved from it. I don't know if you have any thoughts on what's going on, Mike.
Yeah, so I've been following this little drama between these two guys, and I can definitely see the reasons why Elon does what he does. He co-founded OpenAI with a mission of this being a non-profit company that kind of benefits all humanity, right? With developments in AI and stuff. And he wants OpenAI to stay that way. And, I can completely see why. And, with what Sam Altman's doing, he's trying to obviously convert to for-profit. He turned away from OpenAI being open source and kind of have this technology all to himself. I can definitely see the reason why. It was a little bit funny as well to see the drama unfold on Twitter, because obviously I follow both guys. I kind of observe what's going on, and the tweets from Sam Altman that was like, oh, we can buy Twitter for 9 billion, and Elon was like, swindler in the comments as well to that tweet.
Yeah,
it's so funny to watch.
One. Yeah, there is like a comment here from Elon, swindler. He's just so good at that, right? Just triggering people, making feuds, like $1 billion kind of lowball offer just to get attention. And yeah, he's really, really good at that. And he's probably convincing some people as well.
Yeah, and also if he wanted to buy OpenAI, he would have to maybe triple that number, maybe, if there was somewhere in some kind of universe, the option that Sam might be thinking about selling that, or the board might be thinking about selling OpenAI. He would have to triple that number at least, probably.
Yeah, seeing how they're direct competitors, and then with the Stargate project, there is no way that it's gonna happen. And it's just Elon being Elon. So yeah, that was what happened here. Hey, so if you loved this clip, we actually have a full-length podcast that you can check out in the link in the description down below. A lot more to cover. All right, see you there.